shit though. Amber Guyger loses initial appeal. That's good. Amber got to stay in jail. We'll be right back on Keep It P Podcast.
Yo, ladies and gentlemen, TZ Vaughn Savage and Jay Lava is in the fucking building with the Keep It P Podcast, motherfucker.
Vaughn Savage and Jay Lava on the new podcast. They Keep It P Podcast, where they take news, situations, and everyday occurrences and show how one could or could not be keeping it P.
I'm Keep It P. As a matter of fact, Keep It P, but then again, Keep It PG, PE. Alright, it's Professor Griff. I'm out of here.
Music TV.
Yeah, you like those little displays of money. IT, could you fix that? It's like totally ugly. I don't like that, IT. Yeah, this is Jay Lava. This is the Keep It P Podcast, where we take the news, the situations, the everyday occurrences, and you know we show how one could have and could not have been keeping it P. And you know, I'm not trying to tell you what to think. I'm trying to show you how to think when you find yourself mixed up in an anti-black racist propaganda war machine being perpetuated by the lamestream media. Then you got the Democrats and the Republicans, both bipartisan, super saying 94-1 on the crime bill, targeting you black people. And usually it gets a little easier when I got the teaser, but I was all off schedule today. So I'm just jumping in, and then he's going to be like, dang, dog, you jumped in without me, dog. And you just, yeah. So I know he probably, I'm going to hear him jumping in here in a second. But show has to go on, and we want a network here, so I can't, like, be scoonching out on the news. I got to get y'all the news. I know y'all depend on me, so for all of y'all that didn't catch the 8:30 like you're supposed to, or the 9, I do deeply apologize. But I am going to make that up by giving you some of the best news today that you've ever had in your whole life. Why? Because it's coming from me. We don't have no show music. Yeah, there we go. Like, hold on. See, it takes a lot to run a television station, guys. Not sure if you're aware, but there's a lot of steps. There's a lot of this, that, and the others on the Smothers Brothers. You feel what I'm saying? But as y'all see, I'm on a different screen. Let me see if I can get let's try this one. All right, y'all see me down there in the corner? Let's get Amber on the screen here. Hold on real quick. On the Black Owl side of the game. Okay, now. How about we just do this? Alright, so Amber Guyger. Y'all remember her? She walked into Botham John's house and shot him while he was eating some ice cream. Then tried to act like she thought she was at her house and she thought he was an intruder, and totally lied and killed the man. It says a Texas appeal court on Thursday upheld the murder conviction of a former Dallas police officer who was sentenced to prison for fatally shooting her neighbor. A panel of 3 state judges ruled that Dallas court jury had significant evidence to convict Amber Guyger of murder in 2018 of the shooting of Botham John. The decision by the 5th Texas Court of Appeals in Dallas means Guyger, who turns 33 on Monday, will continue to serve her 10-year sentence and largely dashes her hopes of having a 2019 conviction overturned. She will become eligible for parole in 2024 under her current sentence. So they still kind of telling you that she still got her out, you know, like it's still a chance she might be cool, you know. Don't give up yet. The appeal court justices did not dispute the basis fact of the case. Guyger, returning home from a long shift, mistook Jean's apartments for her own, which was on the floor directly below his. Finding the door ajar, she entered and shot him, later testifying that she thought he was a burglar. That is some BS. Let me tell you, I've lived in a couple of apartment buildings, and like a couple of them you have to take the stairs. I know, like one time I just walked up the stairs and walked to the second floor. I actually walked into the people's house under my house before. I did that. And when I walked into the house, I immediately knew something was wrong by the way it smelled. I can say it just didn't smell right. Like it smelled all wrong. Then, like in the second building, it's like once you get off that elevator and start walking down the hallway, it might be cool. But as soon as you start rounding about by your crib, it just don't look right. I don't care how new the building is. I don't care how stuff is together. You're lying. Anyway, Dallas court prosecutors countered that error was not reasonable, that Guyger acknowledged intending to kill Jean and that murder is a result-oriented offense. The court chief justice, Robert D. Burns III, and justices Leah Meyer and Robbie Padilla, or whatever her name is, occurrences of the prosecutors. In a 23-page opinion, the justices also disagree that the evidence support a conviction of criminally negligent homicide rather than murder, and they pointed to Guyger's own testimony she intended to kill. Well, she messed that one up. She said the wrong thing. She mistaken John as a hold on. She said she mistaked him as a burglar in her own apartment. That does not change her mental state from intentionally or knowingly. These got grammatical error. Who the hell wrote this? Not intentionally or knowingly to criminally negligent, the judges wrote. We decline to rely on Guyger's misconception of the circumstances leading to the mistakes believed as a basis to reform the jury's verdict in light of the direct evidence of her intent to kill. This is a bunch of jargon, but this is the last sentence. I ain't gonna bore y'all with this one. This is not what I thought it was. But the point is, ha ha ha, last tee hee hee, she's gotta sit her ass in jail. She thought she was getting out. So I thought that was worth celebrating. Anyway, and see, look, that's even, hold on, let me look at y'all real quick. That's even more example of FBA always riding for every goddamn body. You know what I'm saying? Like, cuz ain't black in the least, but you know, we still took it upon ourselves in many cases to ride for homeboy. You know what I'm saying? Because the injustice is an injustice against him is an injustice against me, because we got the same uniform. Although all skin folk ain't kinfolk. You feel what I'm saying? But that's it, right? I ain't gonna hold you. I'm gonna give y'all a couple more news stories in succession, but a couple maintenance things. Make sure you get in that description and make sure. I'm pretty like that. I'm like, I bring that down a little bit. Damn, I'm looking like Casper the goddamn ghost in here. And I don't like the yellow light. I like the white light. How about the white one, guys? Let me see something here. Pretty soon, I ain't gonna be able to take advantage of my IT people because they're gonna be at school. Huh? You know, my IT people gonna be at school. I'm gonna have to run the show by myself. They already don't twist with dads. You know what I'm saying? I be having them do too much work. Alright, that looks better. Gosh, I ain't like that in my face. But anyway, get in the description section. There's some goodies over there for you. Make sure that y'all tap into that raw, man. We be going in as a solution-based forum that is free of, mixed company, so to speak, so that we are able to speak and say what we need to say a little bit more better over there. This program shouldn't be any less different than any of the other ones that I do, so I have to leave you with 4 words. That's love, peace, blessings, and that maloha. You feel what I'm saying? Get in that comment section. Make sure you keep that same energy or hashtag pull up season, because it's not over. Be one, y'all.
Music TV.
Go grab a shirt.
Run my cash.
Check reparation. Check reparation. Check reparation. Check reparation. Check reparation.
Mess with your bar. Mess with your bar though.
Tryna bring it back. Tryna bring it back. Tryna bring it back.
I bring it back like I took it from the premises. I bring it back like it's stolen from my nemesis. I bring it back. Shawty bang my line. You can holler at me later. Shawty bang my line. Shawty bang my line. Bang my line. You can holler at me later. Shawty bang my line. You can catch me on the book or DM me at IG. Consider me. Look, I don't play with this shit. You don't even know what I gave to this shit. Self-made with this shit. I'm slay with this shit. Been a lot of roads I done paved with this shit. Look.
Taking flight, changing life in one night. By 2 a.m. if you do it right. Up late like nigga night. Small fish, big appetite. Get an extra 4 if you whip it right. Got good gas and it's light bright. Got big balls and a good pipe. One call and it's
on a wave, then you could just go and save. This is a possible way for me to go and lay. Man, I knew it was something, couldn't ignore it. It was faith, it was faith. I was in this bitch and I definitely belong here. And now that I'm here, I'm a change.
yeah, I'm an animal. Red gorilla. I eat your dog. Your poochie. Get what you're gonna get, front and center.
Which I grew up living life, which I knew, standing on my toes, graduated with my honors. TPC scientific, getting to what's the plan C? Throw the kickback, sit back, throwing kicks on,
Music TV.